Grogu and the frog-smugglers. The Razor Crest touched down on the misty planet of Dravas, a swampy world under strict quarantine. Signs everywhere warned in red letters, frog species prohibited, infection risk. Mando adjusted his helmet and muttered, "We're just here for fuel." No distractions. Grogu, sitting on the console, made a small, innocent coup that absolutely meant sure, no distractions. While Mando negotiated for fuel, Grogu wandered off toward the marketplace, following a familiar ribbit. Behind a stack of crates, he found a group of small aliens whispering and loading buckets of frogs into a hovercart. "Keep it quiet," hissed one. "The guards will confiscate everything." Grogu tilted his head, curious. The smallest smuggler spotted him and smiled nervously. "Hey, little guy. Want to help us save some poor frogs from extinction?" Grogu blinked. That sounded noble. He nodded and raised a hand, using the force to quietly levitate an entire bucket into their cart. Moments later, alarms blared. Unauthorized life forms detected. Guards rushed into the market as the smugglers fled, and Grogu, now sitting on the hovercart like a proud captain, zoomed away through the alleys. Mando heard the commotion and groaned. Of course, he sprinted after them, using his grappling line to snag the cart midair and pull it to a stop. The smugglers cheered, thinking he was part of their escape plan. When they finally reached the Razor Crest, Mando froze at the sight of 5 buckets of croaking, slimy frogs hopping around his cargo bay. "Kid," he said flatly, "tell me you didn't." Grogu just burbled happily, holding one frog in each hand like trophies. Nope, not happening," Mando grumbled, trying to scoop them up. The smugglers begged him to let them take off. They claimed these frogs were immune to the plague and vital for restoring the planet's ecosystem. Against his better judgment, and Grogu's big pleading eyes, Mando sighed. "Fine, one flight, but they stay in the buckets." 10 minutes later, as the Razor Crest soared into orbit, a single plop echoed from the cockpit floor. Mando looked down. A frog, then another, then 10. Grogu was giggling uncontrollably as frogs hopped everywhere, even onto Mando's helmet. By the time the smugglers were safely dropped off, the ship reeked of swamp water, and Mando was exhausted. "We're getting this thing sanitized twice," he muttered. Grogu meanwhile waved goodbye to his new amphibian friends, one tiny frog still hiding in his robe pocket. When Mando finally sat down, he heard a faint ribbit. He turned slowly. "Kid." Grogu looked up. "Innocent as ever," Mando sighed. "You're banned from marketplaces forever." Grogu just grinned and offered him the frog.